This segment is sponsored by Westminster Presbyterian.
I'm looking forward to this next conversation, of very uplifting stories to share. We have Pastor Joel Morgan with Westminster Presbyterian Church with us today. It's great to see you, Pastor, and you have some amazing stories to share. We were talking a little before we got started about the work that's going on, but how has the church been in this pandemic crisis? Your congregation has come together. The members are looking for support more than ever.
Yeah, we've actually been very lucky, Jessica. We have not been touched very heavily with any illness or disease. We actually have had very few people within our own congregation lose jobs or be furloughed. So we feel very, very lucky and blessed. And so what we've been able to do then is in some ways begin to continue to look outward to help other people where we could. So one of the things, of course, as many churches did, but we did a renovation here of our sanctuary in 2019. And so we had the capability to go right to live streaming. We hadn't done it before, but so we're live streaming and connecting with our community in real time on Sunday mornings, just like we would, except for nobody's in the building, but just a very small team of people to lead that worship service. So again, we've been very lucky. And of course, moving things onto Zoom classes, we've actually had more participation in our youth group than we've had in 18 years because of this pandemic. It's just the fast, and they are super motivated. They're going to do some alley cleanups again here soon. They're getting together and doing some things. They're very concerned about the social unrest and about Black Lives Matter and about everything that's going on now. And so they've been talking a lot about what they want to do for that. It's been a really, really special time for us in that way, because we really feel like we've grown closer as a community, but we've also grown more determined in our mission and ministry to be a blessing in our local community here.
Isn't that incredible? As you say, Pastor, you were positioned, but yet hadn't necessarily taken that leap yet to be together in that way, but almost seamlessly you were able to, and what a gift. And now that community is able to look outward. You have partnerships and ways that you're supporting and contributing to other recovering communities, because as you said, yours is particularly blessed and things have been moving forward. So you're able to reach out and help others.
Yeah, so we've had a long-standing connection with Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous here at Westminster, mostly just as a physical location. But 3 years ago, we really dove into that ministry more by helping to start a recovery center that would normally, people would come who live in recovery residences. They would come here 9 to 4 every day for group work and for rides to court and rides to work and all that sort of thing. And those communities have been hit very, very hard because they really rely on being together in order for that mutual support and especially newcomers to their recovery, they really need to be around other people. And since they really can't be around other people, Zoom works okay, but being not in people's physical presence is really tough. And so we've sought ways to support that community sort of from afar. And we partnered with another organization called Into the Neighborhood to help us get a fund started to help people in those recovery residences pay their rent so that they could stay in a recovery residence with other people that are in recovery, so that these overdoses, which have been spiking through this time, so that we can try to keep those as low as possible because of this social distancing. And so that's been tough, but the community is tough as well. And these are folks, especially the people who run the recovery residences and work in our recovery center. I mean, these are people in long-term recovery. They've come back from some places that I have never been myself, and I'm grateful for that. And so they're really scrappy and doing some wonderful things together as well. We also have a sister congregation here that's called AFREM, and the African Evangelical International Ministries, and it was founded by African immigrants and African Americans. I can't remember how many years ago, but they've been part of our ministry here for about 4 years. And we do many, many things together with them. We don't always worship together with them, but we do at times. And so we've been sort of working in the racial reconciliation area a bit for those years, just because these conversations come up. How do we live together? What's it like to be you? What's it like to be me? All those sorts of things. Many of those families lost their jobs because, of course, they're immigrants. They were working hourly work, not quote unquote non-essential work. And so our congregation, because we've been so blessed, we were able to pay rent for many of those families in May. And when we asked our congregation to help with that, they turned around and to date have given over $15,000 just toward an effort for those who we partner with, that we might be able to support them. So again, I'm just amazed at the really good stuff that's happening, even in the midst of what we know is going on right around us in Richmond today, which seems very heavy and very hard. And I know many people have been are really being affected in different ways, but we just feel so glad that we can be more of a positive force in the community, and that we're able to do that because we are healthy and because we have some means.
Well, absolutely. And as you said, we're going through this universal experience together. Each of us are having our own unique experience within it. But how incredible it is that you're able to be together as a congregation and a community and give back. Pastor Morgan, thank you for talking with us.
Yeah, it's been great to be with you. Thanks, Jessica.
We appreciate it very much. And we'll be sure to put up direct information on our website, WTVR.com/VTM, so that you can learn more about the work that Westminster Presbyterian Church is doing and learn more about podcasting and those sermons that Pastor Morgan is sharing.
Westminster Presbyterian Church is located at 4103 Monument Avenue right here in Richmond. For more information, give them a call, 804-355-6885. You can visit them online at wpcrichmond.org or info@wpcrichmond.org. Virginia This Morning returns after a very short break.